back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my record want list. Before we get started, like I was saying, I don't know how to handle myself right now, honestly. Two of the best things happened this week for me, and I don't know how to take it all in. As you probably know or don't know, the Pleasing tote bag dropped today. And I was able to get it. And it already shipped, so I do know that I'm going to be getting it. It's not going to have an email saying that your item's not going to be delivered. It's on its way already. And the second thing is let me make this a joke. I'm meeting Ian Somersaults in October. Ian Somerhalder, if you guys don't know, from Vampire Diaries. That's probably one thing you don't know about me. I'm a huge Vampire Diaries fan. Honestly, huge. That is my favorite show ever that has ever been created. I live in the state that it was filmed in, so I've been to where it's filmed a numerous amount of times. And each time I go, I always get a bunch of stuff. So if you guys want like a collection video for that, you can let me know, because I have so much stuff that I could literally show you guys. So getting the Pleasing tote bag and meeting Ian is incredible. Like, I'm still like flabbergasted and I don't know how to handle this information, but also peep the watermelon sugar glasses. I just had to for this video. I'm overwhelmed with happiness, excitement, and joy. So just bear with me for this video. And I started laughing in that last clip because my aunt was like, well, you got it, so I don't have to sell a kidney for it, so calm down. But yeah, I was really hoping I wouldn't have to sell a kidney for it and pay $200, but I didn't. My aunt bought it for me for my birthday, and I get it next week. I think it comes in this week, but I'm getting it next week. Oh my god, we have to get started with this video because I don't want it to be forever, but I'm really overwhelmed, really excited, really happy, and really like full of joy right now. So if I'm really excited in this video, just bear with me. The first record that I want is Red Taylor's version. I want the Target red pressing. I didn't ask for this for my birthday, but I might be getting it. I'm not completely sure yet. I technically don't really want to pay $50 for it because I don't. Fearless Taylor's version is the next one that I want, and I want the gold pressing of this one, not the Target red, because again, Target always does red pressings, and I feel like it doesn't fit any of them, like Folklore and Evermore. Fearless, like, why are we doing red for all of Taylor's albums? Lover was like the only one that fit, but it's like the only pressing there is in the whole world. So Exhibit A and Exhibit B, I think red, Taylor's version in red was the only one that would fit red. So anyways, I can't tell you guys this next one because it'll spoil something, so I'm just gonna skip that one, but it is something to do with Taylor. I want 1989 by Taylor, which I did ask for my birthday, so we'll see what happens, but that is one of the biggest ones that I want. I want Taylor Swift debut. I might buy this for after my birthday, but I'm not sure because there are a few more records that I want to get that I already have on hold. So, we'll see. Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone is another one that I want. I've only seen the clear pressing, which I'm a-okay with because I really do want the clear pressing, but it's just a really good album. So, Flicker by Niall Horan. As you guys know, this is one of the top ones that I want as well. It's one of the ones that are really up there that I really, really want. And I did ask my mom for that for my birthday. So, again, we'll see. Walls by Louis. Again, one of the ones that are really, really up there. I really want it. And I asked for it for my birthday. So, again, we'll see what happens with all of those. Next is Control by SZA. I really, really want this album. Garden is superior. It is so good. And I just need that on vinyl. 10 Things I Hate About You soundtrack. I watched the movie for the first time 2 weeks ago. And I need the soundtrack. Like, that movie was absolutely so good. That's probably crazy that I watched it only 2 weeks ago, but Let's Dance by David Bowie. That's probably so basic, and it's like one of the most well-known songs by David Bowie, but I don't care because I need some Let's Dance Sway. Okay, sorry, I just need to stop. Punisher, Stranger in the Alps, and Copycat Killer by Phoebe Bridgers. I love Phoebe. I started listening to Phoebe's songs about 2 years ago, a year ago, something like that, because One Direction had always mentioned her and stuff like that, and I always wanted to like see what her songs were about. So I finally did listen to her music, and oh my god, I need it on vinyl, all of them. Look Up Child by Lauren Daigle or Daigle, I'm not sure how to say that. Rescue is such a beautiful song, such an immaculate power of emotions, and I just want to sob and break down to that song whenever I need to, and I know it will make me sob and break down even more on record. So yeah, that's pretty much my only explanation. Super 8 by Conan Gray. I have waited for this vinyl because I don't really know if I want to pay $40 for it yet, but if it doesn't go down, then I eventually will pay that much for it. I just kind of wanted to wait and see if it would go down eventually, but so far it hasn't, but I do want it. It's such a great album, so I would pay $40 for it. The Black Panther soundtrack. I watched the Black Panther trailer 2 days ago, and I watched a few edits for it. I sobbed. I'm literally like depressed from that trailer, so I need the soundtrack so I can sob even more. Sing 2 soundtrack. I watched this movie for the first time 3 days ago, and it was such a good movie. Sing, like, the original version was so good, and then Sing 2 was really, really good as well, and I loved, like, most of the songs in it, so pretty much all the songs in it, and I really need it on vinyl. The College Dropout by Kanye West. I have no idea of any songs on this album, and I've never heard this album before, so yeah. That's my only explanation. I just want it. Free Spirit by Khalid. I have American Teen, and I really want Free Spirit because I love a bunch of songs on the album, and I really want the orange pressing, but haven't really seen it anywhere, so I don't know about that one. But I do want it, whether it has to be on black vinyl or if I can get it on orange. I could probably check Discogs. That's probably a good one. So smart. Because I Love You by Lizzo. Yes, I did have this album on vinyl. I sold it. Did I win it again? Yeah. Special by Lizzo as well. This album was so good. Oh my gosh. It's so good. I just need it on vinyl. I don't know what pressing to get. I don't know if I should get the Walmart orange or the Target alternative cover or the clear or the silver, or the indie store grape. I don't know. There's just too many to choose from. I just can't pick, so we'll see what happens. Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. I did not know that House of Memories was a Panic at the Disco song until the other day. Please, like, why didn't I know that? That is, like, one of my favorite songs, and I'm literally only gonna buy this record just for that song. My World 2.0 by Mr. Bieber. Yes, that's it. Just yes. I Need Baby, and that should be me. On record, and that is all I'm saying about that. Nevermind by Nirvana. This is one of the most basic albums, but Teen Spirit is one of my favorite songs. So basic. I know there's a lot more on the album that I love, but Teen Spirit is just that. I know it smells like Teen Spirit, but it's just long, so I just say Teen Spirit. I need it on vinyl, pretty much. That's all I'm saying. AM by Arctic Monkeys. People say that if you're a record collector, you have this album. You have to have it if you're a record collector and all that. I don't have it, and I've been collecting records for over a year, so yeah, I do want it though, so I can join the crowd and be basic, I guess. Future Nostalgia and Dua Lipa by Dua Lipa. I like a few songs on each album. I think I mainly just want them because they're Dua Lipa and I love Dua. But yeah, I do like a few songs on each album, so I would justify buying it. I like more than half of them, so I would justify buying both. Adele 25 and 21. That is basic. I don't care. Those songs make me sob, throw up, cry, scream, rip my hair out, and eat nails pretty much because they are so, like, heartbreaking. But again, if I'm depressed, like I pretty much always am, I could just turn that on and just sob. Up All Night by One Direction, ladies and gentlemen. This has been one of my biggest ISOs. I'm not paying $200 for it when it's $38 on Urban that they just can't seem to restock on a normally basis. I put my 2 cents on the 4 album one because they took down the Up All Night, so when 4 was up there last week, I put my 2 cents on it, so we'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna get y'all another restock, so you're welcome, but I better be able to get it this time. Native by One Republic. This is probably the only album that I like by One Republic. I can't say that yet though, because if we get an album with I Ain't Worried on it, that'll be my favorite, because I Ain't Worried is so good. They outdid themselves with that one, honestly. They just outdid themselves. In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith. Yes, because I need Like I Can on vinyl. There's a lot more that I need on vinyl too, but oh, the album. Again, just like the Adele, scream, sob, cry, throw up, rip my hair out, eat nails. Mine of Mine and Icarus Falls by Zayn. There's pretty much nothing to say. It's just kind of self-explanatory. I need it because I need both of them actually, because Zayn is Zayn and his music is so good and I love it so much. I really see them on albums, but I don't want to pay $100 for each, so might be waiting a minute for those. Ultraviolence by Lana Del Rey. I am no way a fan of Lana. I have never been a fan of Lana. I don't know anything about Lana besides her music. And I really don't really know much about that. I have heard 2-3 songs by Lana and that's pretty much it. I do have Born to Die on vinyl. I want to know more of her songs, so I do want another album. But I don't want to buy her whole discography if I don't really truly like all of her albums or her music and stuff. So I really want to listen to those first. But I've listened to Ultraviolence a few times, so I do know some songs on that one. And I would justify buying it because they're really good. So I just want to get more into her music and stuff. No hate against her. Just because I'm not a fan doesn't mean that I don't love her music. I just don't know anything about her. Like, per se, if somebody doesn't know anything about Harry, well, I know pretty much everything about Harry. So it's like, you know what I mean? Sweetener by Ariana Grande. I'm going to keep my mouth closed about this because there's something coming. So, Not coming as in like now, but something coming soon. So, that's all I'm saying. But yes, I do want Sweetener by Ariana Grande. Don't Smile at Me by Billie Eilish. It's the last one I need to complete my Billie discography, and I want the split one from Target versus the red one because I feel like the split one looks cooler, but I don't know if that'll happen. So we'll see, but I do want it. Also, Ocean Eyes on vinyl. Yes, thank you. Circles by Mac Miller. Rest in peace to a legend on earth, honestly. Mac's albums are incredible. It's really a tragedy that most of them were not pressed, like, officially on vinyl. That just really sucks because his albums are so good. But Circles is one of my favorite albums by him, so I really want it on vinyl. I also want Swimming, but I want Circles a lot more than Swimming. Hollywood's Bleeding by Post-it Note. It's self-explanatory. That album is so good. I want it on the pink vinyl, not green or purple or any of that. I want pink because I don't have a hot pink vinyl like that. So, yes, I said Post-it Note. It's just a joke, but yeah. Goodbye and Good Riddance by Juice WRLD. I also want Armed and Dangerous. I don't know if that's the album title or not, but if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself in the description, but if I'm right, then I'll just leave it. But I do want both of those albums, Goodbye and Good Riddance, and the other one. I just haven't gotten around to buying them yet, which really sucks because they're really good albums. So hopefully I can get them soon because they're really not that expensive. And I'd rather get them now while they're not that expensive until later and they're just like $100 a piece. Moral of the Story by Ash, Part 1 and Part 2. Self-explanatory. I want that on record so bad. It's so good and her voice is so beautiful. I just need it. The last one is Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. I have so much to say about Kendrick Lamar, but I'm just not. I don't support him as a person, all I'm going to say, but I do support his music because it's really good music. So I do want Good Kid, Mad City on vinyl. I wanted the Target clear, but they stopped selling it online and they sold out of it in all of my stores. And I had chances to buy it, but I never got it and I don't know why, but I just didn't. So there's that. But I do want that one so I could, I'll probably want to just getting the black pressing if I can't find a clear one on Depop for a reasonable price. But yeah, that is my whole entire record want list, and I really want a bunch of those things. I also want Reputation by Taylor Swift on vinyl, and I also missed one on this list. I just noticed Safe Haven by Ruth B. I really want as well. So Rep and Safe Haven by Ruth B and Taylor Swift. There's something about those two, but I can't tell you guys, so you're just gonna have to like wait and see later on. But again, I'm over the moon, overwhelmed, so excited, full of joy and happiness at the moment. I just could cry, burst into tears of being so happy. I can't believe that all this is happening in 1 week. It's crazy, and I have no words, but I will sob about this later on when I officially can take all of this in. Like, what am I supposed to do when I'm eating? Like, hey, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not gonna act normal. I've never met a famous person in my life. Harry Styles was supposed to be the first person that I ever met, and then it was supposed to be Niall, and then it was supposed to be Louis, and then it was supposed to be Liam, and then it was supposed to be Zayn. But now it's Ian. So what am I supposed to do? I've already prepared myself for like all of them because I had like this whole thing written out. But now it's Ian, and I've not rehearsed this once. This is time to write a paper and rehearse because I don't need to act a fool and embarrass myself. But I will give you guys an update when I meet him. I will vlog and I will let you guys know how he smells and his personality. And that's all I'm giving you guys for now. It'll be in October, so you have a few months to wait for that. But everything else is coming soon. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the next video really soon. I don't know when I'm getting my next package, but I have already started filming that. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys so much, and I will see you guys for our next video soon.